Well, good morning, everybody. This is a Sunday morning, a rainy Sunday morning on Hilton Head, which actually is very good because we just had sod put in this week, front and back. So the rain is adding to our irrigation system and should help very much in helping this grass keep going and getting started the right way. Well, I just had one quick thought this morning because there's a couple things happening this week. The first is that by October 26th, Donald Trump can release about 3,000 files that have been secret that the CIA has in hand, and about the JFK assassination. That took place when I was 16 years old, and I have to admit I never really bought the one gunman theory. I'm not a conspiracy nut or anything like that. It just seemed rather strange that this guy goes to Mexico and visits the Cuban embassy and the Russian embassy about a week before he ends up killing Kennedy. And then with the whole Jack Ruby thing, gang kind of guy, mob guy, killing Oswald, 2 days later, just because he was so upset that JFK had gotten killed. Never bought that either. So hopefully President Trump says that he will release these files. Who knows if they will be totally redacted, so you can't really get much information out of them. But I shared a video earlier this week about JFK's comments about secrecy and how he abhorred it. And he certainly would be, if he were alive today, want this information out. It's the public's right to see it and to know what really happened. And I hope that President Trump comes through and that it does get released later this week. It's supposed to be on the internet, so we can all look at it and decide for ourselves. Period. But that brings up another issue, and that is that it is now 3 weeks since the Las Vegas shooting, and the FBI has released virtually no information. The Sheriff's Department in Las Vegas has been all over the board with the information that they've released. And it does beg the question. Here you have the Federal Bureau of Investigation, what premier investigative force in the world, and 3 weeks afterwards we see no video of cameras in the casino showing this guy, he did have cameras all set up in his room. I doubt that it was for to do videos for Facebook. But what we've also seen nothing about that. The whole Campos thing, the timing of it, all of it is it's not. None of this situation makes much sense. So I guess my thought, and not necessarily tying the two, JFK and this together, but there seems to be a whole lot of secrecy going on that the general public is not allowed to view or be informed on. And I think that's a real shame in this country, where we suffered through 8 years of total non-transparency from the president that was supposed to be the most transparent in history. And now we are 3 weeks into investigation on a guy who supposedly did this crime in Las Vegas. We don't know what his motive is. We don't know much information at all. And unfortunately, it's fading from the pages of journalism simply because Harvey Weinstein turns out to be a pig, and all of a sudden all the attention goes in that direction. Honestly, who cares? Hollywood has been corrupt and just a garbage pit for probably as long as there's been a Hollywood. That's just the way that operates. And it's actually starting to rain a little more here, so that's great. I can't wait for it to soak right in. So I guess I'm frustrated. I certainly hope that these documents get released this week about the JFK assassination, and I hope that people will continue to press to find out what really happened in Las Vegas. It just seems incredible to me that we can be at this point with no information coming out. I don't get it. I really don't. Anyway, if you have comments, please comment and let me know what you think. I appreciate it. Have a great Sunday. Take care.